gang. Here you go.
You ain't even.
Good evening, everybody. So I'm going to talk to you guys really quick about the Bill of Rights. I think we're all familiar with the Bill of Rights.
Yep.
We know that the Bill of Rights are the first 10 amendments of the U.S. Constitution, and the Second Amendment, which states the rights to bear arms, meaning that we can legally carry in or own a gun in the U.S. without being penalized. So with that being said, I just want to speak to you guys about a speech that has been presented by President Barack Obama on April 18, 2013. He reflects on an event that had taken place December 14, 2012 that pulled at our heartstrings and really saddened the country. We came together as a nation to sympathize and show our strength and try to help get the people of Connecticut, let them know, you know, we're here and we support them 100%. So during this speech, President Obama presented at the Hartford University in Connecticut. He spoke in front of the people of Connecticut, the people of the university, the families of the victims that were lost, as well as anyone and everyone that were affected by this tragic event. So with this speech, I want to bring to you guys the purpose and reasoning. We know that this event that took place in Newtown, Connecticut, also known as the Sandy Hook shooting. I remember actually hearing about this when the news started spreading the word of what has happened. I was in class and we were really sad, and you know, we had students crying. It's just because you think about your own siblings, kids. These are elementary students. They didn't have to go through that. They were where they needed to be, and unfortunately this tragedy just took us as a nation down to the dumps. And as President Obama mentioned in his speech, that was a day he'll never regret, and it was really a really sad day of his life. So with that being said, we understand that with the event that took place, he presented a powerful speech. He connected with the people, his audience, the listeners, in a way that we all could relate. As we watched the tears form in his eyes as he broke down at different parts throughout his speech to sympathize and to let us know that he could relate, because he thought of his daughters within that, in such an event as well, just like any of the rest of us. I believe that from the chapters that I read, I noticed that President Obama was able to, he totalized us as in a category of all of us being either a victim in or knowing someone that might have been in a gun death situation. Whether he was wrong or not, in that sense, it helped us all come together and understand that 90% of the nation all agreed to have ruled out or do whatever it takes to minimize and reduce chances of guns being in the hands of unsupervised personnel that should not have the rights to those guns, to try to reduce the chances of things like this happening again. With that being said, in this speech, President Obama expressed the values and the importance of we all have a vote. The families that were affected have a vote. I myself have a vote. Anyone that believes that this should not happen and don't want to see this happen again, we all have a vote. I was able to notice the attitude in the speeches from the audience who booed him as he spoke on the politics in Washington. They said that they would do anything to keep those votes from counting, to rule out guns. And as I relate and support President Obama, that is not fair, and we all should have a vote, and we all will stand behind President Obama and encourage him to do what he needed to do to make that happen, to outlaw and make it harder for anyone to get access on the guns. So with that being said, with this speech, I wanted to let you guys know that it was very important that with this speech he gave us, he helped us come together as a nation, which is something everyone, we have a hard time making our points, from blacks, whites, minorities, superior. We all came together to agree on just this one topic. We know that it was pretty serious, and so you would think that the government, politics, everything will be set aside so we can all focus on this one thing. So in this point, I hope that everyone realizes that this is still a very important topic. This is still something we're dealing with today. I don't know how far President Obama has gotten with that before his presidency term had ended, but we're going to continue to support that goal, and hopefully that they can make that happen. Thank you.